D.A., take it.
Thank you.
You do. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. 6 to shoot. Back to Crowder for 3. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Paul kicks to Booker. The Suns need to get a shot off. 3-pointer. Suns keep it alive. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Crowder with another miss. Outside, Green. Offline with his 3. The Suns have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Paul outside. Kicks it to Bridges. Back to Paul. Booker left side. Out to the right wing. Here's Crowder. Misses off the left iron.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
Here's Crowder. Ayton trying to break free. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Paul.
You know, Paul won't miss an opening that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all she wrote from there.
Doncic kicks to Brunson. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Booker outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the wide-open shot from Green. From outside, off the mark. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. They trail by 1. Brunson against Crowder. Brunson the pass to Pop. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Paul looking over the floor. The 3. Here's Crowder. Shoots over Powell and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this point. Man.
Doncic with it. Out guarded by Crowder. Finney-Smith kicks to Green. Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Paul passes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And there's the pass to Powell. Up top, Doncic. Defended by Paul. And stolen by Ayton. Here's the break. Bridges, no one around him. Trains the three-pointer.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Out to the right wing. Back to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Doncic against Paul from past the arc. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Green kicks to Brunson. Pass to Powell. Here's Doncic. It'll count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Mavericks. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Mavericks?
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Here's Ayton. Left block shot on the way. And he banks in the lane. Ayton's got his first bucket of the night.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Doncic passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Ayton. That shot is off. And it's Dallas the other way. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Powell. Again the miss by 8. Mavericks leading by 6. Out left to the wing. Doncic outside. He dishes it to Green. Over in the corner, Doncic. From outside the arc. Bridges with the board. Suns trail by 6.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. There's the triple. Paul against Doncic. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Dallas. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside Crowder. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Bridges dishes to Crowder to end the cold streak. Mavericks with the rebound.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
To the inside. And stolen by Ayton. Doncic with the steal. Pull up Shea. And no good that time.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Crowder feeling it out a bit. Back to Bridges. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Paul. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He kicks it to Ayton. Tries from the block. Basket good.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Powell with a screen on Paul. Doncic passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Crowder. For the three. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Powell with the steal. On the wing, Doncic. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Suns ball.
And here is Paul. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Brunson. From deep, Green. And so it's Dallas with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Marjanovic is out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Dinwiddie in at point. Shamet finds Johnson. From deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And Dinwiddie's very cerebral.
And you know what, Greg? I love what he said. I mean, he said, I think there's a difference between internal confidence and situational confidence. That's a beautiful, profound statement. He believes in himself regardless of his environment and attributes that belief to his upbringing and his family support.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleba's checked in. Here's Marjanovic. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Phoenix gets called for the foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Johnson outside. Now here's Payne. Dinwiddie covering. McGee. And it's McGee slamming it down.
I think McGee's been working on that one. I mean, you don't just come up with that off the top of your head, boy. You got to think that one through.
Dinwiddie passes to Kleba. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Shamet kicks to Craig. Back to Shamet.
Dallas foul. Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Phoenix now. It's a 5-point game. To the paint. Here's McGee. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. McGee's got his second bucket tonight.
I like the fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
On the wing, Johnson. Kleba defending. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. When he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
Good on the second free throw. Mavericks leading by 5. Steps back. Dinwiddie passes to Marjanovic. Now Bullock. And here is Kleba. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, hit in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
1:51 left to play in the third. Bullock kicks to Hardaway. Down low. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Suns trail by 5. Back to Craig. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Takes a step back. Now here's Dinwiddie. Payne covering. Dinwiddie passes to Kleba. From past the arc. Dinwiddie with the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. Payne looking around. Pass to Shamet. Lock at 6. To the left side wing. Over Hardaway. And it's Shamet missing. Mavericks leading by 6. With the step back. Dinwiddie right side. The pass to Kleba. And Kleba slams it in.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket hitter.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Green, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. Jalen Brunson comes in for Hardaway. And Doncic is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Suns trail by 9. Here's Shamet. He's still scoreless so far in this one. From deep, Johnson. A rebound by Marjanovic. Green finds Brunson. Back to Green. Here's Brunson. In the corner, it's Kleba. The three for Doncic. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Setting the floor for the Suns. Drop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Ayton in the high post. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Pass to Brunson. Here's Doncic. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Doncic has got the lead up to 9 now for Dallas. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And so they foul intentionally. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Phoenix has possession. Booker in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Crowder, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Thompson with it. Powell kicks to Marjanovic. On the wing, Doncic. They get it back. Powell dishes to Doncic. Over Paul. Passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. From outside the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. There's the pass to Ayton. Stolen by Brunson. Fires from deep. Here's Doncic. Back to Powell. They kick it out to Green. Crowder against Doncic. Over Booker. And that one's good. Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it.
Ball passes to Booker. For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Dallas.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Now Paul. It's Crowder on the wing. Paul outside. Ayton a screen on Doncic. Paul passes to Ayton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Hey, you know, when it comes to the pick and roll, Chris Paul does it with precision. His timing, impeccable.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Doncic against Paul. Shot from the wing. Doncic, no good. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 10. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Dallas has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Marjanovic kicks to Brunson. Over in the corner, Doncic. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Ball finds Booker. Puts up a 3. Outside Crowder. Pass to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. And no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Doncic dishes to Green. A 3-ball. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist from Green. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Ryan. Nikola Jokic.
Great stuff, Allie. Thanks. And it's the Mavericks to start out. And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at point guard. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Takes it inside. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, there's a little bit of Murray's handle on display. The D looked totally confused as to what to do there.
Doncic with the bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Doncic against Murray. Here's Porter. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Doncic. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Doncic has got his second bucket on the night.
And just such an accurate shooter. I mean, give Luka any room to get his shot off, and he'll take it.
Barton, the pass to Murray. Banked it in off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Takes a step back. Outside, Green. Doncic against Murray. And it's good for 2. Doncic has got 7. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Murray, no good. Pass to Green. Now Powell. Here's Doncic. And there's a pick. Back to Finney Smith. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
And that one's long. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. He stops. He pops. Murray, no good. The Mavericks leading. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Finney Smith's shot is off. Murray with it. Now Doncic defending. Murray's shot is good.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Outside Brunson. And he drives in. Pass to Finney Smith. Green in the post. He's guarded by Porter. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Doncic outside. And it's Denver with a rebound. Now here's Barton from downtown. Jokic with it. Gordon outside. Powell with a steal. On the wing, Green. Doncic outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Whoa, Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Murray. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. And he lobs it up. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Jokic. It's tipped. Outside Finney Smith. On the wing, Green. To the left wing. Brunson finds Green. Doncic outside. He drops it from range. He's got 13.
backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Doncic against Murray. Doncic with a block. Powell passes to Green. Porter with the steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run. And here's Barton outside. Here's Jokic. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance game.
Man, it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Green. And it's Brunson in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Spins. Takes the 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Brunson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Murray. Give him 8 points now. The kick out to Barton. Knocked away. Here's the break. Doncic with it. Checked by Murray. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Here's Porter. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Plenty of reasons for the team to be excited about Porter, Brent, starting with his jumper.
So enticing to see a guy that size be shoot with that kind of fluidity, especially from deep. So he's not just a gunner. He's starting to get his points in the flow of the game. That's dangerous.
Jokic with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Porter. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And Porter's height and length around the basket is going to help him create opportunities to score.
Pass to Doncic for 3. Barton pulls it in.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
And Jokic throws it down.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed. Terrific anticipation. And the delivery on time, on target.
Doncic, good.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much. A lot of times, the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Now here's Murray. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Jokic. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Doncic. No good, off the front rim.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Outside for Porter. It's stolen by Green. Doncic with it. Checked by Murray. Doncic passes to Green. Tries the spin move. From deep. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
2 minutes remaining.
Barton attacking.
2 minutes.
And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Green. Pass to Powell. Outside Brunson. From deep, here's Doncic. Another miss by Doncic.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Murray against Brunson. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 10.
Yeah, there's a feeling sometimes, even at 6'3", when Murray gets to the interior, plays a bit bigger.
And here's Doncic outside. Spins. Outside for Green. Out of bounds. It'll be Nuggets ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
For Denver, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Murray against Doncic for 3. Gordon. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Green, the pass to Doncic. Over Murray. And he drains the turnaround J. Doncic has got 20.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Murray. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Doncic outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
And it's hammered home by Green.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Murray finds Jokic. Just 3 on the clock. No good at the rim.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like...
And the first half now in the... And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court for the Nuggets, Murray and Barton the guards. Porter Jr. the small forward with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at the center position. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
Morris against Dinwiddie to the inside. Here's Bertans. No good that time. Now Denver takes it the other way. Here's Najee. Pass to Cousins. The kick out to Morris. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleber's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Mavericks.
The Mavericks leading. Grant, if you had to describe exactly what a stretch 4 looks like, you might be describing Davis Bertans.
Yeah, that's the mold that Bertans has been carved out of. He can draw defenders away from the hoop with this outside shooting. And when he needs to mix it up in the paint and grab some rebounds, he's more than capable of that too.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Cousins against Dinwiddie, and there's the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Morris against Dinwiddie. Cousins down low. Back to Morris. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Mavericks shooting a nice 50% for the game. Dinwiddie against Cousins. Pass to Marjanovic. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Morris. Oh, rejected by Marjanovic. Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Marjanovic. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Nuggets trail. Green for three. Bullock puts it in. For three, Hardaway. Rebounded by Green. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And Forbes, here we go. Count that bucket. Forbes has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway. To the middle. And he dunks it down.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Morris finds Cousins. The baseline J is on the way.
2 minutes.
It's Bullock on the wing. Back to Hardaway. It's Bullock on the wing. Off target from three-point range. The Nuggets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And that one's good. Green.
I mean, with just how dominant he can be scoring inside and outside, to have that kind of vision, wow. What a complete center.
Dinwiddie passes to Kleba. Inside. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And here's Morris. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. On the attack, Morris. Cousins, the pass to Morris. Got a piece of it. And here they come. Oh, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
He was very reliable, keeping the ball in his hands during the first half. He's had a bad case of the butterfingers here in the second.
For Denver, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. Out to Kleba. Pass to Bullock. Here's Marjanovic. Checked by Cousins. The offensive rebound. Marjanovic can't hit. And so it's Dallas with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. More to...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Nuggets shooting an average of 43% from the floor. They've got Luka Doncic. Green out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Brunson in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Well, you have to admire the speed with which Cousins attacks that time. He's so tough to slow down when he's driving on the inside.
Now Green. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And they're pushing it up.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
To the right side. Here's Najee. Misses the 3. An opportunity to pad the lead.
And B.A., if they can push it into double digits, that's tough to overcome.
Here's Forbes. Now covers. Morris on the wing. The Nuggets with another miss. The Mavericks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And it goes out of bounds. That one off green.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turn.
The Mavericks leading. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Very pretty alley-oop.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
For three, Gordon fires in the triple.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And Doncic launches from deep. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with the high percentage throw.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Murray from outside. Jokic with a screen on Doncic. Cuts off the pass. And now the Mavs on the run. Green with the ball. Martin covering. And it's hammered home by Green.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Jokic's shot is good.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
To the left side wing.
2 minutes.
And here's Doncic outside. Sinks it from distance. Doncic has got 23.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Martin against Brunson. Doncic up top. Shot from the mid-range. Another one falls for Dallas. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
Right side Murray. Pass to Barton. Over Brunson. Murray against Doncic. Some solid defense from Brunson. And here's Doncic. Over Jokic. Back to Doncic. Tries the spin move. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Porter. On the take. The Mavericks pull it in. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one. Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Mavericks.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Luka Doncic.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
From deep three-point range, Porter pulls it in. Gordon outside, driving to the basket, and Gordon with the big finish.
The defense can't allow Gordon to get into the lane. He's just too explosive once he gets a step.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's.
Kevin.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. And the Jazz start out with the ball. The starters for the Utah Jazz. We've got Bojan Bogdanovic. Conley out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal. In at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Conley. The drive by Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. And a missed layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And it's Doncic missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
Tries the spin move. In the corner, it's Kleber. It's good from long range. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, Mitchell missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Stolen by Mitchell. Pass break. Here come the Jazz. Conley leading the charge. And he gets the bucket.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Mitchell against Doncic. Passes it to Finney Smith. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Doncic from deep three-point land. The rebound by the Jazz. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Offensive rebound. And Gobert hits to O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Over Kleber. Gobert can't hit. Mavericks trail by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
It's Powell on the wing. Doncic outside. From the arc. Traps in the tray.
And when Luka finds an opening on the perimeter, he does not hesitate. Great focus on that triple.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 6.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Here's Doncic. Finney Smith kicks to Doncic. The three-pointer, no good.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovic. Outside Conley. Lets the 3 fly. The shot missing. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Powell. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. It's rebounded by Doncic. Mavericks trail by 4. Green kicks to Doncic. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Green. The pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And when Gobert cuts like that, it's over for the defense. For a big man, his mobility is unreal.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley out there with Mitchell. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. Fires for 3. That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more. See, back in 2002, you led the NBA in three-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot more threes, and with more threes gives you more stats, and with more stats gives you the bag.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Doncic, no good.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovic. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Powell. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Doncic against Bogdanovic.
Great awareness by Bogdanovic, working hard to come up with the block.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Assisted by.
Just throw it up to Gobert, and he'll take care of the rest using that enormous wingspan.
Doncic against Mitchell. From deep. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Doncic against Conley. From deep three-point range. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Jazz leading by 5. And it's Conley penetrating, and the shot goes in.
Really no answer for Mike Conley when he's handling the rock like that. What a performer.
Passes it to Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. Here's Finney Smith, guarded by O'Neal. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Mitchell outside. He kicks to Gobert. Mitchell against Doncic. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovic. Finney Smith misses the 3. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Mitchell against Doncic. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Doncic has got 9 points.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed 1 from beyond the arc in the first quarter, 2 here in the second.
Mitchell kicks to Conley. Bogdanovic with a screen on Green. Conley the pass to Bogdanovic. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Stolen by Conley. Doncic with the steal. Dallas moving the ball around. In the corner, it's Kleba. Spins. Pass to Finney Smith. And a deep 3 from Doncic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Powell with it. Now defended by Gobert. Steps back. Now the pass to Doncic. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 12.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs. Generates range with ease.
Inside, there's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And here's Doncic from the arc. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
The league quickly found out what Donovan Mitchell...
And so it's the Utah Jazz with their lead standing at 6 points. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. They've got Reggie Bullock. Marquise Chris is out there with Marjanovic. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And now here's Chris, guarded by O'Neal. And it's Bullock missing. Jazz leading by 6. And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovic consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Hardaway against Conley. It's Hardaway with the drive. Kicks to Bullock. Takes the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Outside Conley. Now the dish to Bogdanovic. At the elbow, it's Gobert. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Mavericks trail by 6. On the wing, Hardaway. Marjanovic with a screen for Dinwiddie. To the inside. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Whiteside kicks to Gay. And the Jazz, another three.
Doing his part to help stretch the defense. Gay looking confident from range.
Dinwiddie dishes to Bullock. There's a screen by Chris. Pass to Hardaway. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Marjanovic. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Alexander Walker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Dishes it to Whiteside. Pass to Alexander Walker. There's the drive. Back to Whiteside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Mavericks trail by 9. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Kept alive. Here's Gay. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. The pass to Marjanovic.
2 minutes.
To the middle. It's deflected. Stolen by Gay. One-on-one fast break. It's House outside. The Jazz again can't hit it. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's hauled in by Gay. Jazz leading by 9. Clarkson passes to Gay. We've got 1:28 left here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Marjanovic. Now here's Dinwiddie. Guarded closely. And stolen by Whiteside. And oh, here we go. Gay's got it. The fast break chance. The shot by House is no good.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Alexander Walker off target from three-point range. Dinwiddie wide open. Drills the three-pointer. Dinwiddie's got it back down to single digits for Dallas.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Alexander Walker passes to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Great body control. Whiteside finishing through contact and gets the and one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Gobert. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Conley. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 4 side. Can't finish off the line. Utah leading by 11. Mitchell outside. Gobert with the screen on Green. Down low. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Gobert's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Jazz. Doncic from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
That's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. This one for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz. And here is Doncic. Passes it to Bertans. Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break. Here we go. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball. And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Green will bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 13. And he gets it to go. And that's now 20 points for Luka Doncic.
And it doesn't matter if Luka is working on or off the ball. You have to stay connected to him defensively.
Out to Conley. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Green, no luck.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Bogdanovich finds Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mitchell. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Doncic way outside. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Bogdanovich against Marjanovic. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Locked up there for Powell. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Nice ball movement by Utah. Doncic comes with the double team. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. So it's the Jazz now. At one point, they led by 16. And here's Mitchell from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Doncic looking it over. The pass to Marjanovic. Conley with it. Now Green defending.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Jazz.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays, and he did that tonight.
He dishes it to O'Neal. He kicks to Bogdanovich. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Marjanovic with it. Pass to Powell. Back to Marjanovic. Trying to get something going. Drills it from outside. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not
Paul.
Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Green. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You love to see that kind of effort.
And they're running. And here's Doncic outside. And Ayton pulls it down. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning. And now the shot is coming along, too.
Well, Crowder is not afraid to play bully basketball. This is a guy who will battle through contact.
And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic with the jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Pass to Crowder. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. A clear look for Green. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Now here's Booker. Bridges passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Doncic. Pass to Brunson. Three-pointer. And Doncic with the three. Doncic has got 5.
Well, Doncic is never shy from three-point opportunity. You give him a window, he will take it.
Outside Paul. Here's Ayton. Outside Booker. Over Brunson. Yep, that one goes.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker on the interior. It matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Steps back. Pass to Doncic. The three is up. And Ayton pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Booker finds Crowder. Powell with a steal. And Dallas calls time here.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Make some noise.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Doncic with the bucket.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Here's a three from Paul. Suns keep it alive to the wing, right side. Here's Ayton. Drops in the layup for 2. Ayton's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
The three ball sinks the tray.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Paul passes to Bridges. On the wing, Crowder. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 5 points in the game.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying one step ahead of the defense.
And here's Doncic outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Doncic against Paul. Going inside. For 3, Bridges. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Bridges outside. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
The Mavericks leading. And here's Doncic. He's got 11. Bridges outside. Pass to Crowder. Outside Booker. Ayton, a screen on Brunson. Booker, the pass to Ayton.
Well, incredible finesse. DeAndre Ayton gets loose and does some work.
Brunson against Booker. And here's Doncic. Here's the three. Drills it from deep. Doncic has got 14 points.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancers.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Dallas.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Green. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Out to Bridges. Outside Paul. Shot clock at 6. Ayton finds Bridges. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite. Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Ayton, a screen on Doncic. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Doncic into the lane. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace. The drive is easy for the Don. To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Bridges passes to Booker. Ayton with a screen. Booker with it. Picked up by Powell.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
And Powell with the stuff.
How about the ups of Dwight Powell? He's making these lobs look easy.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Paul with it. Guarded by Doncic. Out to the wing. Powell with a steal. Bridges against Green. Powell, a screen on Paul. Doncic passes to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Make no mistake, guys, the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic is special. Even at a young age, this guy can pick apart a defense.
Outside Paul. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
For Dallas, they've gotten off to a sensational 5 for 5 start in the second quarter. In transition, here come the Suns. And Booker with the jam.
Well, everyone understands Mikal Bridges is a high-level defender and gets the steal, wastes no time getting it into transition.
Back to Doncic. 4-3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Ooh, this This guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
And Booker, here we go. Bridges outside. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Brunson passes to Doncic. Back to Brunson. Doncic on the wing. Pass to Finney Smith. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Booker against Brunson. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. From deep, here's Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's Powell. Crowder with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A good look from Doncic. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. And stolen by Brunson. From deep, here's Doncic. He can't get that one to fall. Booker for 3, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Ayton with a screen. Paul into the lane. Pass to Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. Ayton draws the double. The shot misses. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Now Dinwiddie. Here's Bullock. They double him with Booker. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First team foul.
And he drops the first. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. Pass to Shamet. The 3. Bullock puts it in. And for Dallas, they're shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Here's Marjanovic, defended by Craig. Marjanovic can't hit. Boy, the Suns are struggling. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Blocking foul called on Boban Marjanovic. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Dallas on D. Payne, the pass to Johnson. On target from range.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Boban Marjanovic. That's his first
pass to Bullock.
Foul.
Beyond the arc.
First team foul.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Shamet. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Johnson finds McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic. Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
There's a screen by Johnson. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
Here's Shamet. Outside Johnson. Over to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide open shooter.
Pass to Marjanovic. Back to Dinwiddie. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third quarter here. Hardaway's shot is good.
Well, we know that Tim Hardaway Jr. can space the floor. You don't want to allow him to start cooking.
Craig on the wing. Back to Payne. Lets it fly. Deflects the pass. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Shamet. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Dallas has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Here's Bullock. Kleba right side. Dinwiddie with it. Down low. Hardaway, the pass to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Crafty move. And Hardaway lays it up and in. Hardaway's got 5 points.
What a beautiful blend of size and athleticism. Boy, Tim Hardaway Jr. is doing work inside.
Here's Shamet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Outside Johnson. Craig. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time.
And so it's Dallas feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for Dallas, they've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Green, and it's Powell in at the 5 down low. Ayton passes to Bridges. Now here's Ayton. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Outside Finney-Smith. To the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Offensive rebound. Back to Paul. From downtown. Phoenix no good that time either.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
To the inside. That's tipped. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Doncic outside, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Crowder with a screen. Outside Booker. Back to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part, it's bringing down the whole squad.
Here's Green. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Bridges passes to Paul. Back to Bridges. From deep. That won't go either for Paul.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Back to Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Paul's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Chalk up 2 there.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Brunson against Booker. Left side, Green. Stolen by Bridges.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Mavericks.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did, and at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And what a huge performance it was for Luka Doncic.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly, puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
Outside Brunson. Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
So it's Phoenix now. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Outside Booker. Inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Doncic passes to Powell. On the wing, Green. Shot clock at 6. Powell right side. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Doncic. Again the miss by the Mavericks. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance.
talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did never add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Green. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the power forward.
Jokic has the size necessary to deny shots, and it helps when he's engaged on the defensive end.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now here's Doncic. The long distance three is buried.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the three ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
Murray against Doncic. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Gordon up on top. And he overshot that one, missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Porter. Stolen by Gordon. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Barton against Brunson. It's Barton with the drive. Pass to Jokic. Powell pulls it in. Here's Green. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The kick out to Barton. That shot off. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. He spoke about the unique challenges that Nikola Jokic can present. Coach said, we aren't used to dealing with a center that can create like Jokic. Sometimes you'll have to improvise on defense to keep up with him. They know how creative the Joker can be. Guys?
Thanks, David. Here's Powell. Out to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. And the pass to Finney Smith. Tries the spin move. And it's Green. Missing. Nuggets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
And it's Doncic missing. Murray against Doncic. Murray, no good. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 10-2 run here. Green finds Doncic. Throws it up high. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. 6-point game. Brunson against Barton. No good. Great D that time from Powell. Passes to Doncic. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Doncic has got 8.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Green with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Gordon.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Fires it up. And another miss by Denver. Dallas leading by 8. And Brunson has it in the corner. Green kicks to Finney Smith. Doncic fires from way outside. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And a wide open look for Porter. The Nuggets with another miss. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Doncic.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Murray. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
That doesn't go either for Doncic. Here's Murray.
Tell you what, like with most players, when Doncic is aggressive on defense, it makes a difference and causes his coaches to smile.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So out there for the Nuggets right now, the wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the one.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Murray after Luka Doncic's bucket. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Murray.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go. There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick.
Mavericks ball.
Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
Mavericks leading by 15. From deep. Martin with the rebound. Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Murray, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Doncic fires from way outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight. The kick out to Barton. The Nuggets with another miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now Porter following the 3-point attempt by Aaron Gordon. And the basket is good. Porter's got his 2nd bucket of the night. And big men's roles have adjusted Clark in today's game. You take a young Clark Hill and put him in this style of play, what adjustments would he make?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin. I would love to play this up and down, wide open style of basketball. I'm just not sure if I'd be athletic enough to make it happen, but it is more of a face-up rather than post-up game. And maybe I could be part of a small ball lineup, creating havoc with big guys trying to guard me on the perimeter.
Murray right side. Pass to Jokic. The three. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. From deep three-point range, Dallas again missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Barton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Dallas leading by 16. Doncic feeling it out. Buries it from three-point range. Doncic has got 23.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Murray dishes to Porter. Murray against Doncic. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Murray with it. Now Green defending. Porter kicks to Murray. Outside Porter. The 3. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Gordon. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Thanks, David. And whoops. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Green. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney Smith in at the power forward. Doncic, no good. The Nuggets trail by 21. Morris into the lane. Off with the layup. You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
Yeah, and I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. And he can orchestrate with the best of them.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Morris inside. Dinwiddie covering. Morris with the bucket.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
The Nuggets trail by 21. Green inside. Bojanovic on him. Shots good by Green.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
It's stolen by Green. Pushing it up. Forbes the pass to Cousins. Shoots over Bullock. Tries again. And Green puts it in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Dinwiddie. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14. Spins. Bullock passes to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
You know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Dinwiddie kicks to Hardaway. Over Cousins. Hardaway, no good.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
And that one's good. Cousins.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Bullock. And it's Denver with the rebound. The Nuggets on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
Tim Hardaway picks one up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Bullock. Now here's Marjanovic. And stolen by Cousins. Here's Forbes. That one, no good. And it's Dallas the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Hardaway passes to Marjanovic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Marjanovic has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
It's not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Dinwiddie drives in. He lobs it up and finished off by Bertans.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Denver, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Here's Dinwiddie. Bangs home the trifecta. Dinwiddie's got his first 3 points of the game.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Morris, no good. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Dallas Mavericks. 16-point lead. Bertans finds Hardaway. No one near Marjanovic as he lets it go. Again, the Mavericks score.
Well, excellent recognition from Hardaway Jr. to find his teammate there. This guy's an unselfish player.
Here's Najee. Offline with his 3. And so it's Dallas, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets.
In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Monte Morris. Green is out there with DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
And great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Doncic outside. Tries the spin move. Goes up again, and the layup is good. 31 points for Luka Doncic. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Mavericks leading by 20. And a deep three from Doncic. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And stolen by Barton. And now the Nuggets, fast break. The steal. They're running.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on him. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And a deep three from Doncic. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3 points.
Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter. From deep. And that's good. Jamal Murray for 3.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
The drive by Green. 3-pointer. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Green. Doncic has got 37. Here he goes. And it's Murray with the jam.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
And Doncic gets it to go.
3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Murray, no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Doncic with it, outguarded by Murray. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight, and the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Dallas leading by 23. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Murray against Doncic. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Gordon. An easy 2 points on the layup. Gordon's got his first basket of the night.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Doncic outside. Fires the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Doncic has got 43 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped. And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
1:30 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. That's good on the jump shot. Doncic has got 45 points.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
From deep 3-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Doncic has got 48.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Brunson finds Green. Doncic with it. From deep. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Here's Porter. He can't get it to go. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
position. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Mitchell with the ball. Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell, lifting off the floor for a slam.
And Doncic launches from deep. No good on the shot. And it's Utah the other way. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Takes a three. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much. A lot of times, the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Gobert. Now covers. And Gobert with the stuff.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And it's Doncic missing. Doncic is gone. 1 of 3 shooting so far. Conley passes to Gobert. The three from Mitchell. They get it back. He shoots again. Gobert with the bucket. Gobert's got his second basket on the night.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity. And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
The kick out to Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Another miss by Doncic.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Doncic against Mitchell. Doncic's shot is good. Doncic has got 5 points.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
Left side Conley.
2 minutes.
Doncic against Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. A minute 50 left in the first quarter here. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Powell, a screen on Mitchell. And here's Doncic outside. Another miss by Doncic.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. The three from Mitchell. Rebounded by Green.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with this offense.
Doncic on the wing, defended by Gobert. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. He launches a three, and it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Conley. He's got 5.
With unlimited range, Bogdanovich forces you to extend your defense.
Powell outside, spins. Back to Doncic, over Mitchell. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
from the corner. Now here's Gobert. He's marked by Finney Smith. Gobert with a screen on Green. The three from Mitchell. Powell pulls it in.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And Doncic launches from deep, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. And so the first quarter is in the books. Jazz out in front, up 6. And we'll be back in just a minute with the...
All right, Walker's coming onto the court. Come on, get back.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Conley in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Utah right now. Conley up top. He's marked by Finney Smith. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
He is so good in pick and roll. When the defense plays up on him, he burns them with the pass. You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
Pass to Mitchell. Driving inside. Had a missed layup.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard. Don't forget about Rodman and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
And it's Green missing. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Gobert. And they double up Gobert. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And the Jazz pushing it up now from deep. Conley gets the 3-ball to go. And the Jazz lead by 5.
What a wonderful pull-up jumper from Mike Conley. You can't give him that much room.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. All right, Smitty, looking back at your career, you were named an All-Star scoring 20 points a game. But you also played a few years as a role player. What do you think the key was to that transition?
You know, B.A., you have to always embrace being a great teammate, no matter what the role is. Of course, winning a ring like I did with the Spurs, that makes coming off the bench much easier.
Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide-open shot.
Mitchell against Doncic. And it's Mitchell penetrating. And Mitchell with the slam.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Powell finds Green. Doncic outside for 3. Rebound, Utah.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Back to Brunson. Over Conley. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Mitchell up top, guarded by Doncic. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 5. Some solid defense from Brunson. The Mavericks trailing. Outside, Green. Pass to Doncic. Over Mitchell. Back to Doncic. There's the three. Dallas again missing.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Outside Mitchell. Gobert inside. Working on Powell. Gobert no good. Dallas has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And they're on the break. Brunson against Conley. Bogdanovich with a screen on Brunson. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And working on becoming more dangerous from deep. Doncic doesn't lack.
And a pretty tight. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
The first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. They've got Luka Doncic. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Green. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Brunson in at the 2. Here's Bertans. Nice move. And it's good on the layup.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Utah leading. Clarkson outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
And that one falls for Clarkson.
First team foul.
And so Clarkson nails both of them. The Mavericks shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. With the step back. Tries the spin move. Here's Dinwiddie. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Dinwiddie's got his first points in this one. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Dinwiddie outside with the drive for the lead. Pass to Bullock. From outside the arc. The rebound by Whiteside.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Here's Marjanovic. Back to Bullock. Intercepted. Here we go. Ball's going up the court. Here's Whiteside. And the layup falls. And now it's a 6-point Utah lead.
This is where you want Whiteside finishing. In close where he can use his strength and physicality.
To the paint. Stolen by Whiteside. Here's Gay. That one is off. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Bullock. Dallas again missing. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Gay outside. Three-pointer. The Mavericks pull it in. Pass to Bullock. Back to Hardaway. Right at the free throw line. And the shot falls short that time. Utah has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Back to Whiteside.
2 minutes remaining.
The kick out the game.
2 minutes.
Back to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
His wingspan is 7 foot 7 inches. Whiteside using all of it there.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Bullock's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Into the lane. From deep, Kay. Kept alive. Whiteside. Second chance effort. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Whiteside's got his third basket on the night right there.
They're really working the paint now.
Bertans, the pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Bertans. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Shot to stop the run. Snatched away. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Flying high. Gay at one time had a 40-inch vertical.
Here's Dinwiddie. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
Hardaway finds Dinwiddie. There's the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to Whiteside. Here's Alexander Walker. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Back to Gay. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. They've got Rudy Gobert. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's Mitchell in at the point. That's the group for Utah right now. Conley, he's open. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Conley is so adept in pick and roll sets. The defense never knowing if he's going to pass or shoot after the screen.
Doncic, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Back to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. From behind the arc. Doncic pulls down the board.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Fires from deep. Mitchell against Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Bogdanovic. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Dallas ball.
Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Pass to Marjanovic. Doncic against Mitchell. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Now here's Bogdanovic. Back to Mitchell. Mavericks Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
The 3-ball. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And it's Mitchell. Oh, my goodness!
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Pass to Doncic. From deep 3-point range. Dallas, no good that time either.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Outside Mitchell, just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Back to Gobert. Let's go with a 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now Brunson. Pass to Marjanovic. Oh, he tries a 3. O'Neal pulls it in. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Mitchell misses.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
For Utah, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Jazz.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
They get it back. The kick out to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Bogdanovic. From deep. Drains the triple. And the Jazz lead by 14.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Outside Brunson. Here's Marjanovic. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And here's Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Even early.